how do you learn to trust yourself again? Once that trust is broken, once you no longer believe that you're going to keep your promises that you've made to yourself, can that trust ever be regained? Is it gone forever, or can it be rebuilt? I think that it can be rebuilt. I think that you can slowly learn how to trust yourself again, but it's not something that can happen overnight. Like, just how if trust is broken in a relationship between two people, whether it's friendship or romantic, it's gonna take a while for that trust to be rebuilt, and it's gonna take a lot of effort from the person that didn't do what they said that they were going to do, right? So it's the same when you stop trusting yourself. It can be rebuilt over time, but it's gonna require a lot of consistent effort. So how do you go about it? I think, first of all, you have to figure out what happened. Like, try to understand what areas you don't trust yourself in anymore, and how did you get there? Is it because it's probably because you've promised something to yourself, or you've like made the same goal for yourself year after year after year, and you've never made any progress, or you've had like small bursts of progress and then you give up every time. And so I think we don't think that it'll matter when we break promises to ourselves, and we think that nobody will notice and that nobody would care, and it doesn't matter if we didn't do what we said that we were going to do, but it matters to you. And usually a lack of trust in yourself comes from breaking your promises that you've made to yourself over and over again. So the first step, I think, is to get clear on the area that you want to fix. The second step is having a clear goal in mind in that area. Ideally, it would be a goal that you can measure and a goal that you can work on every day, even if it's just like 20 minutes a day, 15 minutes a day, but something that you can do, that you can work on every day. And then step 3, I think, is to commit, to make a promise to yourself that I'm going to show up for myself in this area, doing these exact things every single day. And then you start tracking your progress like your life depends on it. And if you stick to it, if you show up for yourself consistently and you do those things and you keep your promises every day, then over a long period of time, or a longer period of time, you will eventually start to trust yourself again, and you will be confident in that area again. So it can be rebuilt if you haven't been keeping your promises to yourself. You can go back to trusting yourself again, but it will require showing up consistently and keeping your promises to yourself every day. You cannot really take 3 days off. You cannot really make exceptions for yourself this time, because every time you do make an exception and skip a day or skip 3 days, your brain is going to be like, oh yeah, see, this is like the last time when you gave up completely. This is like the last time when you self-sabotaged yourself, and like all of the alarm bells are going to go off. So I would recommend being super consistent and setting small goals for yourself. Like I said, even if it's like 10 minutes, if you know that you can only do 10 minutes a day of something, of taking an action for like filming a video every day, but it's a super short video, and that's all you can commit to, that's fine, as long as you are super consistent and you show up every day. So yes, you can learn how to trust yourself again, but it requires time and consistency and perseverance.